everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Welcome to Big Balloon Nation, InflationAnimationEngineer.com, where we teach you how to twist balloons, love STEM, and engineer winners for success. We love Christmas. In fact, you probably already know, my name's Steve Christmas, my mom's name is Merry Christmas, and I have a dog named Mistletoe. You know what I like to do? I love twisting balloons, and we love STEM, and we really love Christmas. Today, I want to teach you how to make a Christmas wreath. What is a Christmas wreath? A Christmas wreath, it's round and usually goes on the front door. And today, we're going to make a Christmas wreath that you could actually put in your bedroom or somewhere in your house. So it takes 3 balloons. Now, to do this, I'm actually going to use 3 different balloons. For example, I've got a white balloon, a green balloon, and a light colored green balloon. And the reason I did that is because, one, it's easier for you to be able to see the differences as I twist them. And the other reason is because when you see a Christmas wreath, usually there's differences in colors, and that's the way God does. He doesn't make all things the same color green. There's shades of green. So as you learn to do balloon animals and use balloons, you'll also learn to differentiate your colors. So I start with the nozzle on all 3 of my bubbles and just take about 2 to 3 fingers. Doesn't have to be even, it just has to be somewhere close. Now what I like to do is take my nozzle and tie it around on each time so that it comes in really clean, really sharp, and now it comes in, I've got 3 really sharp bubbles there. Now, have you ever, if you're a little girl, have you ever braided your hair, or have you ever braided a friend's hair? If you're a little boy, you might have done that for your sister or for your mom. I never did, but I love braiding balloons. And so now, I didn't have a sister. So now I'm just going to braid this balloon. And so for me, you either go the backwards, away from you, or close to you. So I bring each one of these balloons toward me. And so you can begin to see it's twisting it and it's braiding. As I'm braiding this balloon, you also notice it's beginning to form a round circle. And so as I turn so that you can begin to see what I'm doing, look at there. Now you can see the different angle that I'm using, okay? And so you also notice as I twist it, it continues to bring that circle to it. It has a circular part. I'm twisting it really tight so that it'll be very, very, very tight. And now I bring it as far as it'll go. Whichever balloon stops first is fine, and I twist right there. That's it. So that's where it is. Just like this end, I twist. That's it. And then, so now this one is kind of like a little twig. This one's a little twig. I take that and twist the big white one around the other. And so that begins to make my circle. And now you can see, and again with the different colors, you've got the dark green that comes through, the light green that comes through, and the white, and it kind of gives a different texture. But now that's, so it's a Christmas wreath, and it can just hang on your door, things of that nature. Or it can just sit in your room. It's missing something. What's it missing? It's missing a great big red bow, because we're gonna put a great big red bow on there. So we take a red balloon, tie it here, take the nozzle, and I think I've told you before, but what you do is hold it between your thumb and your index finger. Now reach around the other side like I'm grabbing my nose and pulling it around. I'm just going to grab the end of my balloon nozzle, wrap it around, and then put it right between my first finger and my second finger, and I just pull off the top, and there it is. Just locks it in right there. Now, I've got this balloon. How am I going to do this? Kind of make like a loop. Again, it doesn't have to be the same size because bows aren't always the same size. So I'm going to take it. Now I've got a little loop, okay? Just like if you were tying your shoes, okay? I'll take that and just loop it in, okay? Now, so I've got like a great big bow, and I've got 2 little tails. All I'm going to do is take that, smush it smush it. Just smush it right in. As I smush it, there it is. Now, I'm going to bring it over here and put it into my balloon. Now watch this. I'm going to take my balloon and just pop it off, okay? There it goes. Take it. Now, it's tightened in there. Did that. Now I've got this little bitty string that comes in and just wraps right around the Christmas wreath. As I do that, it also begins to form the shape of the Christmas wreath. I also can bring the extra pieces. Remember we had those extra pieces? Bring them in down low here and shows my Christmas. All right, there is a Christmas wreath. So what is a Christmas wreath? Well, as I said earlier, a Christmas wreath is typically round in shape, and the reason is because it's actually made from greenery, like the Christmas tree. But do you know what I also like about Christmas trees? Did you know that Christmas trees aren't just for beauty? They're actually environmental friendly. They do so much for us, not just beauty for our homes, but they do things like when they're growing, they hide carbon, they absorb air pollution, they release oxygen for us to breathe. Christmas tree farms and forests are essential places for pillars of life. They provide a location and a place for wildlife. It helps soil stay together. But the forest covers about 30% of the Earth's surface, and that's why planting a tree is actually important. You restore the damaged ecosystem. It stabilizes the soil. It manages the erosion. It supports the water cycle. Everything about a tree goes back to just being environmental friendly. And that's why when I see my Christmas tree in my home, I realize that it started with something that's very, very important in life. You know, balloons aren't just for beauty. There's a lot of things that I've learned about science, technology, engineering, and math just from twisting balloons, and you can too. In fact, if you like balloons, you should go to your library. You should get a book. You should go online. You should go to inflationanimationengineer.com and learn more, because we love twisting balloons and we love STEM. If you have any questions, just send me a note right there on my website. I'd be glad to answer it for you. I hope that you're having a great day. Hope you enjoy making balloons. And until next time, if you're not having fun making balloons, you're just not doing it right. See you soon.